Okay, today we're doing a system of linear inequalities. That just means you have two or more. It can be more than two. Most of the time, your freshman year, we concentrate on just two, but two or more inequalities that have at least two unknowns, meaning you have at least two inequalities or equations with at least two variables. All right, here's the first one. Y is greater than 2x minus 3, y is less than x minus 2. Now, I'm going to go get a piece of it. All right, let's just, hopefully I can remember this. All right, y is greater than 2x minus 3. That's my first one. Y is greater than 2x minus 3. I'm going to go back and make sure I did that, yes. And y is less than x minus 2. Y is less than x minus 2. Now, if you'll see, they are both graphed, and let's go back home. This is set for another problem. All right, so I just hit the home screen, and it took me back to where I could see things. Now, if you'll look, this is a black line, this is a red line. So my black area is right here, and you can see there's just a point right there. That is the point 2, 1, and then I have this point here, 0, negative 3. So notice that I just found myself 2 points that were easy to graph. So 2, 1, and 0, negative 3. So 2, 1, 0, negative 3. On this graph, it's red. And if you will see, notice that it is shaded this way, okay? And then the second equation has a point here at 0, trying to get it off of that one. Let's touch this one, I think that's my problem. All right, we got a point at 0, negative 2, and then we also have a point at 2, 0. So 0, negative 2, 2, 0, notice I put them there. All right, now let's go back and look. We are shading this way on the first line and this way on the second line, and the overlapped region is right here. That's the solution that solves both inequalities. So that's the part we're interested in. So the solution to my inequality is this region right here where they overlap. So any point in that region where they overlapped would solve both of them. No point on either line was solvable because they're dashed lines, okay? Now we have y is greater than or equal to 1/2 x minus 3. So let's do that. Y is greater than or equal to. Now to type a fraction, you'll need to hit your parentheses, do 1 divided by 2, and then scale to the right to come out from under it and come out of it. And I have forgotten the rest of the problem. That's how I am. Minus 3. All right, and that gives us this one. Oh, I forgot my x. Gotta have x for crying out loud. All right, there we are. Now, if you'll see this one, we have a point right here at 0, negative 3, and one at 6, 0. So let's put ourselves a point at 0, negative 3, and 6, 0. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, that's our first line, and it is solid because it's greater than or equal to. And if you look, it's solid here, and then I'm going to shade above the line. So this one is shaded above the line, okay? Y is less than x minus 2 is my other one. So y is less than x minus 2, okay? And that one's in green. And we have a point at 0, negative 2 and at 2, 0. And we're shading this way. So we have a point at 0, negative 2 and at 2, 0, and it is a dashed line. And I have already forgotten. I'm terrible, I don't remember stuff below it. So we're going here. And so the overlap region is right here. That is what solves both of those. I think you get it. I'm going to skip this example. All right, now this one says write the inequalities for each graph. Again, notice how I was finding points that were on the corner and using them. So for this first one, the line that's in blue, it's got a y-intercept of 3, and then another point that it's going through is right here. So it's got a positive slope. So to go from here to here, I went up 2 and to the right 3. So it's got a 2/3 slope. Okay, so 2/3 x plus 3. And I'm shading below the line, so that is less than or equal to. Now, if you need to, you can use Desmos. You can put this in Desmos and then play around with your inequality signs and figure out which one shades this way if you get confused. So you can do that. All right, this one has a y-intercept at -1. So I write -1. And then another point on the lines right here. It went down 1, 2, 3, 4, and to the right 5. So -4/5 x. And this one is shading above the line, so that's greater than or equal to. And this is the region that would solve both of those. That's where the shading is overlapping. Thank you.